Tonight is a night that a lot of NBA fans, including myself, have been waiting for about 3 years. Victor Wembanyama will take the court for his first Summer League game. He'll be playing against the Charlotte Hornets and number 2 overall pick, Brandon Miller. Wemby has been hyped up since he was 16 as the next man up in the NBA and a generational talent like we've never seen before. Wemby is listed at 6'7", 237, but there are some reports that he's as tall as 7'5". We've all seen the ridiculous thing that the dude can pull off, but just how good will he be against NBA level competition? Well, Wemby has already played elite competition in his career. Maybe not NBA level, but he has been playing professional ball overseas for some years now. This past season, Wemby led his team, the Metropolitan 92s, to a 23-11 record while averaging 21.6 points per game, 10.4 rebounds per game, 2.4 assists per game, and 3 blocks per game. Now, his percentages from deep were not that great. He only shot 27% for the season, but with some help for some shooting coaches and trainers with the Spurs, I'm sure that number will be higher in his rookie year. But putting up those numbers as a 19-year-old is nothing short of incredible. In October of 2022, Wemby's team traveled to Henderson, Nevada to play against the G League Ignite, which featured number 3 overall pick in the recent draft, Scoot Henderson. The teams were going to be playing 2 games in this mini-series. This would be Wemby's first taste of G League competition, and his first taste of competition he would play in the NBA. Well, how did Wemby play? How about 73 points, 15 rebounds, and 9 blocks over the 2 games while shooting 9 for 18 from deep? If those 2 games are any indication of how good Wemby will be in the league, we are looking at an all-time great player here. Now, obviously we have to consider that in the league, Wemby will be playing much better players, which will cause him to have to adjust his game accordingly. But let's answer the question, how good will Victor Wembanyama be in the NBA? Now, there's no way to predict injuries and other setbacks in his career, but if we were to look at this objectively with no injuries or any other setback involved, Wemby has a chance to solidify himself among some of the most skilled players of all time. There's never been anyone at his size that can move like him and create a shot off the dribble. Now, his shot is good, but if he can even improve to a 35 to 38% shooter from 3, there's no way to guard this guy. At any moment after half court, he's 2 steps away from an easy bucket, and there's nobody tall enough to contest that jump shot. I'm thinking he'll come out his rookie year and average 20, no problem, especially on that Spurs team with virtually nobody in his way in terms of scoring the ball. He should easily average 10 plus rebounds as well, since he's basically 7'5". I think as his career progresses and he learns to adjust to NBA pace and NBA defense, he can have a couple of seasons in his prime where he averages 30 plus points a game. And depending on his team's success, he can definitely put himself in the MVP conversation. Now, obviously, this guy's a lot of pressure on him going into this season, since everyone believes he's one of the greatest prospects of all time. But if he can get his mental right and perform on the court like we all know he can, there's no reason why he can't be a top player in the league by year 3 or 4, in my opinion. On that note, thank you all for watching, and comment below how well you think Wembanyama will perform in year 1 and the rest of his career. And as always, we'll see you in the next one.